So we got to get into this mess and just break it down, because it seems that a lot is going on with these two content creators, influencers, YouTubers, whatever you want to call them. I wasn't aware of who these two are. They're just not people that I would naturally end up following, and they're just not. I'm not the target demographic, but it has come to my attention that these UK individuals, Connor Swift and Elle Darby, we've got to just break this down, because they're basically being brutally exposed for stuff that has been resurfaced. This is Rob Morali back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It's daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, my Patreon for support. Subscribe, guys, and let's get straight into this video. A lot of old tweets have resurfaced. They have resurfaced, and the key word is resurfacing, because they've always been there, but now they've just decided to just resurface literally by whoever has gone in their old tweets. Now, a trigger warning for anybody, these tweets that have been found are pretty bad, probably some of the worst tweets that I have ever seen, and the fact that they were still sitting there comfortably when they have a full-on career on social media is very questionable, and I think their PR management companies have failed them. But more importantly, I feel like these two have also failed themselves, and it just goes to show you that these people don't actually care about you, especially people that look like me. Trigger warning. So a lot of their tweets, they are a couple, first and foremost, for any of you that don't know who they are, because I surely did not, where they do couple related videos, they've had a child, and etc, and vlogging and of that sort of nature. Connor Swift is the man and Elle Darby is the woman, and Connor has said, looked like a black man after work, through all of the dust I collected, ring me N-word, wonder if her N-word smashed him up. Elle says, I hope the Polish twat driving my bus this morning who nearly kicked me off because I didn't have my pass crashes. I just hate Polish people and Indians really badly. This bus is sweaty and stinks of Indians. I just hate Polish people and Indians. It's pretty bad. There's a video of her going around as well, talking about at her gym how there's a lot of bold people and a lot of foreign people in a form of disgust, and a lot of fat phobia, a lot of homophobia as well. This girl left no stone unearthed. Like, she was gunning for everyone. Nobody's safe. Do you understand? If you're not a white person, not even that. If you're not even a white girl, you're just not safe. To be honest with you. What I find interesting about these threads, first and foremost, that people are putting a collection of all these old tweets, is that they are kind of aligning the tweets of where she's talking bad about dogs and cats to people of color. Now, people of color are not animals. It's not the same surface, and I don't feel like they should be ever leveled at the same weight, because we're talking about humans, we're talking about animals. The tweets about animals are horrifically wrong, obviously, but at the same time, people of color being targeted, whether it be brown or black people, are far worse. And I feel like I'm seeing reflections and reviews and stuff like that of it being put on the same level, and let's not do that, because it's just very ignorant and disrespectful. But we're going to continue with these tweets, because there's a lot of stuff. This Indian girl's going to piss me off. Like, there's just so many. Talking about how she hates her pet cat, go get run over. Yeah. Hate how my sister's on the same training course as Zayn. Please beat him up. Talking about oh, Jen, give me the strength. Sweat, smelly substance. Foreigners, associating that foreigners are the ones that are sweaty and that smell.
Hey, just be brave. Boys will love it, I swear to God. My weight section when I first joined the gym was just full of like smelly men who were so pumped, they had these huge muscles, most of them were bold, most of them were foreign, and it was really hard to sort of get myself in.
There's just a lot of stuff. Anyone apart from you, that's not fair. I did my end of the deal is because of the colour of my skin. It's kind of joke. They're joking around. This bus is sweaty and stinks of Indians. I was in the 212 in the Uptown 8. N-word, you know what's up or don't you? You know the lyrics. F the Polish, she said. Why do foreign people follow me? I don't speak your grunts, you meatheads. Yeah, it just goes on. She said, I swear it's always Black History Month. Like, it's all just being lit up. Squinting like a Chinese man, because this cursing bus hasn't got any curtains to hide the sun and all the effery. Yeah, it just goes on and on and on and on. There's even other weird tweets as well that I'm not really going to get into because they go against YouTube's guidelines. That's how pretty bad it is, to be honest with you. There's a particular article where she's doing an interview talking about how she's been called almost every name under the sun, words I didn't even know existed. I just think people should take responsibility for what they say over the screen, but then, look what you're doing, look what you're tweeting. It's just, of course, direct hypocrisy. But it seems that a lot of these tweets have come out. They have also now come out with a statement, and they've said Christmas and New Year's are traditionally a time for reflection, and such as we decided to take some time to look through both of our histories on socials, we are ashamed to admit that we did not like what we found. I mean, well, what you found is what you created, so I don't understand. How could you be shocked at what you found when you were the ones that created it? Because the sense is not sensing right now. We are ashamed to admit that we did not like what we found. The both of us were shocked, surprised, and devastated. By some of the language used in our very old tweets, in particular of a decade ago. We feel that we all have a responsibility to own our mistakes and to try and take responsibility for our actions, especially the ones that don't paint us in the best light. These comments are not a reflection of who either of us are, nor who we were at the time they were made, and do not align with what we stand for. We are beyond angry at ourselves and ashamed that our behaviour will have been hurtful to some of you who have been supported our family for so long. We can only wish for your forgiveness. Have a great New Year's and stay safe. Love always, Connor and Elle. It looks like damage control. It looks like a very poor apology. Like, I don't know, like highlighting that was a decade ago, or that you were shocked to know what you found. Like, it's just a simple apology of we were both effed up. We are both wrong. This is disgusting. Bye. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's just bizarre and weird, the disgusting racism that is being shown. I don't watch these guys anyways in the first place, but for any of those that do watch them, that are avid viewers, comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are on this. I'd be keen to read, but it seems that a lot of the, like, just to say, I just hate Indian people and Polish people. So much xenophobia, ignorance and racism towards brown and black individuals and Eastern Europeans. Like, it's just disgusting. I don't know who these two are. I've been inundated with messages about them. I don't know who they are. Like, I've never followed them. I've never, it's interesting because I've never come across them in my entire life, and of course they've got quite a bit of a following in the UK. But it's just quite bad. A lot of people are reacting in an angry way, flooded their YouTube comments, and have also are tagging all of their sponsors as well to try and make them lose their sponsorships because of the stuff that they have been saying. Somebody says the thing is with these Elle, Darby, Connor, Swift tweets, it's not like it's a single tweet. That would be bad enough. There are continuous and repeated display of racism towards black, Indian and Polish people in particular. They should not be able to come back from this. As well as YouTube videos. It's not even just that. I don't think they should. I'm one to be quite forgiving, to be honest with you, but I feel like it's just a huge amount of stuff. They've never really cared about minorities and individuals, and these are the people that are also supporting them, and then suddenly now they're shocked to see what they have found when they've always thought like this. And this is what happens. A lot of people begin to gain platforms that they're not deserving of. You're not deserving of creating content when you are like this, when you have this attitude, and they gatekeep situations. They end up in then influencing YouTube environments, and they're very toxic towards people of color who are content creators, and you wonder why. And this is the attitudes that they have. More time, a lot of content creators who are white have this attitude, like these tweets, but they were just clever enough not to tweet it. Catch that damn tea. Because the way that they're speaking about brown and black people, I think is disgusting. Polish people as well, animals as well, just homophobia, fatphobia. It's literally just everyone. Do you understand? It's everyone. Why are you so hateful? It doesn't make any sense. And then for you to cry wolf, I think it's just absolutely abhorrent, but it's very common. For me, it's more so the reason I'm not really shocked by what I'm seeing here, because we know a lot of people that act like this and think like this. I just ponder as to why you think like this, what went through your childhood, who are your parents, because they're the ones that also need to be disciplined. It's not just these two, because clearly this was taught from people. It's coming from in the house. The call is coming from in the damn house. Whoever these two are, and I feel like it's just a hostile environment that is very common in the UK. Racism is rife in the UK. So I'm not shocked seeing this, as a person of color, but at the same time, it's just you know, they're content creators, and I don't think they deserve a platform. You don't deserve a platform when you think like this about people, and suddenly you're shocked by what you found. You know, this was about a decade ago. We are different. XYZ, you're not different. I don't believe you're different. The apology doesn't come across as genuine. I just think that it was, you know, very transparent of who they are. They are also now deleting YouTube videos, from what I've come to know, of stuff that they've also said, additional stuff that I don't know, but of course they're just trying to track and delete stuff. But it's more so the confidence that's the confusion for me. You have the confidence to tweet something like that way back then. You even have the confidence to say, you know, Indian people really stink, I'm sick of foreigners and stuff like that. You have this confidence to think that it is okay, and that is the anger and irritation from my side, from when even talking about this, that you have this confidence to go around and say stuff like that and think it is okay when it is not. It is not. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Subscribe to the channel, click that button. It's daily and consistent content. Subscribe. Click that button. Let me know your thoughts are. Comment down below. I don't know who these two are, but I know today, guys, and if you guys have heard of this, let me know your thoughts are, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.